Well, the LA Lakers, if you haven't been living under a rock, you already know this, but if you have, this will be news to you. The LA Lakers sold for $12.5 billion. That's a record fee if you're keeping track for professional sports. None other than former Walt Disney Company CEO Bob Iger and the founder of the venture capital firm Thrive, Joshua Kushner, sealed that deal. The reaction now pouring in. Former LA Lakers star Magic Johnson reacted to the news on X. He says, Lakers fans, you could not have two better owners. He goes on to say, I've known Bob personally for over 40 years. He has always loved the Lakers and basketball, and he'll bring championships back to LA. So let's go live to Mike Vorkunov, NBA and basketball business reporter for The Athletic. Mike, if that is not an endorsement by a legend nonetheless, I do not know what is. Are there similar endorsements and excitement out there today?
I think there's a lot of intrigue right now as to all of this. It's still pretty fresh and pretty new. Obviously, having the Magic Johnson stamp of approval is pretty good for Bob Iger and Joshua Kushner. And, when you pay $12.5 billion valuation for something, that's also kind of a loud notice of intent by them as well.
So why are we seeing such large increases in the values of sports franchises? As Kelly O'Grady, our Money Watch correspondent and CBS News 24/7 anchor, pointed out yesterday, we're starting to see a lot of our nation's most wealthy put their money on sports.
I think it's a mix of things. One, there is obviously more revenue coming in. National media rights deals are escalating. The NBA just started last year in 11 years, $76 billion national TV deal, essentially. And so that's a lot of money. Sponsorship dollars are all coming up. And obviously, there's a lot of wealth in society as well, and more billionaires every year. And combined with the fact that now private equity is starting to see sports as an asset class, they're getting involved. Joshua Kushner's PE firm, Thrive Eternal, is going to be involved in this deal as well. They bought a piece of a baseball team a little bit earlier this year. All those things are helping to drive prices. And then there's also just the one big thing that can't always be accounted for. It's just that there's a demand. Sometimes just high net worth people want to buy a team, and that helps drive prices up as much as any kind of economic fundamentals.
So you mentioned Kushner also buying a piece of a baseball team. That really leads me to the next question. How do these NBA valuations compare to other sports leagues?
I mean, this is the largest in any North American professional sports league, $12.5 billion valuation. The Lakers set a record last year, the last time they got sold, at $10 billion. We just saw the Seahawks get sold for, I believe, roughly $9.8 billion. But the NBA keeps setting records. On paper, the NFL has the most valuable teams with the Cowboys and the Giants and teams like that. But at least in terms of teams that have actually changed control and actually been sold, it's the NBA that's leading the pace.
Okay, Mike Vorkunov, thank you so much. Good to talk to you. Hope to see you back here on CBS News 24/7.